Hey, Devin Craig here, partner and broker in the Seattle area with Peterson Acquisitions. And I wanted to just talk for a moment about um, why specifically I love selling businesses. So I was in corporate America for a good long time. I eventually started learning about, started my own business, coaching, consulting, and it was a slow grind build, let me tell you. Got the idea to buy a business. And so started researching how to go about that process, learned a ton, and did it basically on my own, started following people, eventually started investing in courses and things like that to learn a little bit more about it, mentorships and et cetera. Learned more, bought my first business, bought a second business, continued to do my kind of side business that I started. But then eventually started learning about how fun it was to not only buy businesses, but wanted to learn how to even take it to the next level. So um, eventually started to reach out to business owners directly to come up, build my own pipeline, basically, of businesses to potentially buy. But then when it dawned on me was like, well, what if it's a business I don't want to buy? Then what? Right? Could I help them to sell? And so it just kind of clicked for me. And through that process, I guess the World Wide Web or the universe or God basically brought to me and said, you know what? Why don't you partner with Peterson? They've already got a great setup, and way more than just being the number one brokerage in the country, but a lot more than that. So partnered up with them. Here I am now, and I just love all things business. And what I love specifically about selling businesses is now I get to help people make a major transition in life like I did, and I can help them do that way more successfully than I did, and be that partner to them in that process, both of the person who's selling and making their transition of some kind, either to buy a next larger business, make a transition in life because they have to out of necessity, because family situations, personal situations, whatever I can do to help them in that transition. And then the person who's buying the business, help them make a transition, maybe for the first time, like what I did several years ago, into entrepreneurship or whatever have you. So from beginning to end, I love the entire process, and everything else with Peterson about the teaching and the training, and then developing a real exit strategy. All of it above is phenomenal. So check us out, petersonacquisitions.com. And yeah, hopefully I can help you in some way. Thanks so much.